Hello and welcome to my domain. Okay. Anyways, hello and welcome to another video. So, as you might see, and I already have saw on, that you might have read the title and know what we're doing. This little guy, Denmark. Sorry, I'm kind of sick right now. Denmark is going. I'm going to be giving him an empire. So yeah. I would draw like a little current flag probably up here in the corner, but I cannot draw worth a shit. So we're just gonna do the thing. So first move of action. Denmark attacks Iceland. And Iceland easily gets conquered because it literally has no army. Gonna real quick just erase this. Just fixing up my mistakes. Oh crap. Oh crap. Is it? Okay, we're back. So, no, my god. Every time I'm trying to record, bro, you do not know, this is the fifth video I've been trying to record all day, bro. And every single time, my nose starts running. So, they take that. And then, they decide, let's take something without Germany knowing. And they yoink up that little German island. So, and then they decide to start a war with Britain. Up! I hate when that happens. Oh my god. Up! Okay, so they start a war with Britain by taking that island. And they take... So just know this is like an upgraded version of Denmark that's really powerful. And stuff, so that's how they're doing this and stuff. So Denmark takes that in this little area, and Britain takes this little part. No, the... Oh yeah, if you hear me go then that's just me swearing, but I just don't actually swear because I'm not like that. I need to increase the brush a little bit so I can fill up these little areas where the bucket doesn't decide to do its job. You saw it work so well with Iceland. Alright. And since Ireland over here realized that Britain is currently in a war, they yoink up that northern area. They yoink up Northern Ireland. Too, because why not? So, Britain is fighting two wars here. One from Ireland, which has actually just landed into their territory, and one from Denmark. And Denmark ain't letting him progress any further into territory, and instantly yoinks up the southern half. Now I'm not sure if any of this is realistic, and any of this none of this is realistic to any British people. I'm just doing this for fun, by the way. So please, any British people that are watching, do not take this into consultant. This is only for educational purposes and stuff. Entertainment. Why did I say educational? So please do not take this into heart. This is just for entertainment purposes. Ireland yoinks up the rest of the northern half. Y'all will watch me draw this. I am not skipping. You can go on to 2x speed if you want to skip all this, but from now on I'm not skipping drawing, filling everything in. And when Ireland takes this, Denmark and Ireland create an alliance, and Denmark allows Ireland to take this whole northern area. Note they will actually be splitting Britain up into 2 halves, even though they're alliances. No, like not into 2 individual countries, like the country. Why am I whispering? The country will be split before them. The northern being Irish and then the southern being Danish. So Denmark ends up moving up to here. So yeah, they're gonna cross the barrier like right there. So I'm gonna just put that dot so I remember. That's where like the barrier between Ireland and Denmark is gonna happen. And then Denmark goes down, and then the Irish goes down. Britain's about to fall apart. Now Britain isn't actually gonna die. Because we forgot about this big fricker down here. France immediately hops into action and immediately decimates this peninsula. Causing the Danish armies to halt at this border. And the Irish immediately halt, wondering if they should send troops to help Danish or let Danish do them themselves. Now Danish will take a pretty big loss here, losing all of their land. But they're not losing all of it, almost losing all of it, but they will bounce back and immediately defeat the French. Again, this is for entertainment purposes. French people, anybody in Europe that is not Danish or Irish. Because, hold up, I'm going to let y'all know in the future, there will only be two people that aligns with Denmark. That's going to be Ireland and Portugal. So, if you are those two, yeah, congratulations. But anybody else that are not in the country that's in Europe, please don't hate. Also, I don't know yet if any other country besides them 3 will survive. Anyways. Because I know a ton of countries are gonna die. France immediately sends troops in and decimates this lower area. God, I'm dying, bro. Ireland doesn't give a damn about the border and immediately goes and borders Denmark. Remember, there are alliances, so Ireland's not doing this to attack. They're doing this so if they have to, they can send troops through Danish territory to attack the French. Now, while this is happening, Denmark's also fighting another war in Germany. And a certain artist in Austria that failed art school just moved into... I'm joking. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. And then Denmark. Now, Denmark's only really accessing Germany to try and get a mainland border with France. So, now, everybody but Germany will allow Denmark to gain, like, their coast, some of their entire coastline. Like Belgium and them two, they'll let go their coastlines for but they will realize that's a mistake because the Danish isn't giving it back. Will not give it back. Half the Netherlands is gone, and a little sliver of Belgium is just No, at this point, Netherlands doesn't notice that he's going to be annexed. Same with Belgium. Now that Danish have a front premiere on the French, they bounce back, take this part, and go into French territory. Making the French go, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. So this is where goodbye to you happens. How's it already been 10 minutes, bro? Anyways. Now, probably after editing, it hasn't been 10 minutes for you, but for me it has already, which is kind of surprising. So if you're wondering, this is not my normal microphone. I'm using my earbud microphone because it's a lot better. And if I have to re-record this because one of my parents comes into my room, I'm gonna crash up. So, yeah, Denmark ain't saying sorry. You're just gone. Also, there's still more German land. Yoink. Oh, yeah, about this part, I kind of forgot that kind of existed. Also, don't mind that. Sweden does not know about that right now, actually. No. Danish people set off boats, go and attack Estonia's island over there. So I'm just gonna, and then immediately go to this island. Now Finland knows this is happening, but Finland hates, let's just say that in this universe, Estonia. So Bro doesn't do nothing, and also Finland is the only one that knows what Denmark is doing. He was gonna think about stopping them, but after they started attacking Estonia, they just didn't care anymore. Note they will not be annexed. Two people that I definitely know will not die is gonna be Russia and Finland. Russia will be put back to probably like around here-ish, I don't know, but will not be annexed. Not sure about any others though. So after annexing Estonia, they immediately set sail to Latvia. So now they have Iceland, are on the island of Britain, and are bordering. Wait, hold up. So remember one thing. Denmark only had 2 borders before all this: Germany and Canada from an island dispute. But now they're bordering Sweden, Latvia, Ireland, France, Belgium, and Germany. Oh, and you can't forget Canada over there. Over like, over here. More like up. More like over here. I can't go that out. Yeah, it's way over here. Canada's way over there. So is Greenland. Also, Denmark kicks France out of England. And also, America does try to help every now and then. I am from America. But every time America tries to do something, Danish threatens to use nuclear powers. Yes, Danish has nukes now because they stole some from France. And Britain, of course. So we're gonna go back over here because Latvia is about to die. And also, there is one thing. I do know where where everybody's capitals are. Ish, kind of. But if one of someone's capitals disappears, say Germany's Berlin is right here, and I guess it is, they will not be annexed. How this works is their entire land has to be dissipated. Then they get annexed. So that's how this works. It looks like a battle axe right there. Okay, like a battle axe head. Anyways, so Latvia is now gone. Russia will only join the fight after Belarus starts getting invaded, which won't happen until later. Oh yeah, Lithuania. I do have a friend in Lithuania, so if he was here, I have no clue where he actually lives in Lithuania, what area. So he could be here. You get it. So he could already be annexed just at the top, or like, you know, taken over. Or he could be even not even close. Also, Sweden, without knowing, lets Denmark take this island. Not really lets, he just annexed it. But Sweden doesn't know. Yeah, Sweden's kind of dumb in this. It doesn't really know Also, Belgium and Luxembourg gets annexed. Why did I just start talking in ASMR-ish type shit? I don't really care about borders. Just really once. Also, France will be annexed in the future. And so this is part 1. It's part 1. So see you in part 2 because I don't want this video to be too long.